a bit of a moment at the top of the ramp before you even went down there. What was going through your mind before you made that walk?
God, I am grateful. I was trying to look for my mum in there. Yeah, man, it's been a... It's a big moment for me.
And to get in there and put on the performance, you know, you listed the promises that you've made and the predictions that you made during fight week when you spoke to us earlier.
So,
take them all off at the end.
So,
what did it mean to get that win and to do it with a finish against such a respected opponent like Yannick?
It meant everything, man. I just had a moment with Yannick backstage. The respect I have for that man, I didn't want to disclose it, I didn't want to think about it during fight camp, but I saw an interview a few months ago of him, like me, a flipping big softy, man, crying. He has sons, you know, he puts all his life into this game, and he cried in the interview and he just showed nothing but emotion, man. And he lives the art of a samurai, and I flipping respect that man to the end. So yeah, it was actually really hard for me to see him down. Normally, you know, I expect them to fall and I relish in the violence. This one was a bit bittersweet, but as I progress, I'm gonna fight men of the same caliber. I'm gonna fight men who fight for their families, put bread on the table. So I need to get used to that. I need to get used to hurting individuals who I respect. So yeah, it was a moment. I was in that cage, I was, like I said, I was looking for my mum, for my sister, let them know I'm alright. Looking for my granddad, you know, these guys have been with me from the jump. This is a moment for me, man. I appreciate everyone coming. I love Bellator for this. I love you, God. You're listening, he was with me tonight. Yeah, just relishing in the moment. This is big for me. I'm very proud of myself and proud of my team, my family. My pops has been with me from the very start. I flipping saw him tearing up a little bit, a little pussy, do you know what I mean? Don't beat me up, please. No, but yeah, this is a big moment for me.
You talk about moments, and it was probably the first time a lot of the people in this arena had seen you fight. So to go in and make such a big statement and to just stand in the cage at the end with your arms outstretched like that with 8,000 to 10,000 people all on their feet. Has a star been born here at the Wembley Arena tonight?
So that's in the eyes of the beholder, you know. I have nothing to do with that. I'm here for violence. I told you guys from the start of camp, from the start of this week, I said I'm here for war. I was ready to die in there. I was gonna come home with my shield or on my shield. Yannick fell, I came out the winner, but this is what I'm here for. If Bellator choose to re-sign me, this is what I will do every single fight. Ben Parrish, I called him out, I meant it. You're a savage, nothing but respect for you. You've been deemed a prospect killer after your last fight. I'm a prospect, let's put it to the test. I'm willing to do that every single time I step in that cage, put my life on the line. I'm here to provide for my family, to build a life for children who deserve it. This is what I do.
You said that you had a hit list before
miss.
the fight.
Sorry.
Why Ben Parrish?
Because, like I said, I have respect for the man. You see what he did to his last opponent. He's a savage. Everyone doubted him. He was a big underdog, and he thrived in it. I looked at the betting odds for this fight, and I was a huge favourite. I went in there thinking I am the underdog of underdogs. The guy's 9-5. He is a tested veteran. He's fought across the globe for multiple world championships. I was going in an underdog. I was going in there with something to prove. I'm looking at Ben Parrish the exact same. He's a savage. I have to test myself against every savage in there. I want nothing but hard fights. I'm going to build, I'm going to be smart, but I want guys of my caliber or higher. I believe Ben is that man. He needs to get out in the States. I need the cheddar. I need to fill the fridge with the bread. And that's how I'm going to do it. I have to create my own legacy. I have to build a narrative.
Yeah.
Ben is my narrative.
I was going to ask, obviously, you said you're really keen to get over to the States to fight. You know, how much would it mean to you to be able to take a fight, you know, next in the States? And you know, do you think that will give you the opportunity to really show yourself to the American audience?
Yeah. And that's no disrespect to the UK or Europe and me, but you've made it once you get to America. America is the Mecca. America is the hub of MMA. Bellator run shows during Europe, but I know especially now, since they've cut back their shows, most of their shows are running in America. My plan next year is to have minimum of 4 fights. I'm only going to do that if I get to fight out in the States. A couple fights in Europe would be dope. If I could come back to Wembley, put me on the main event, whoever runs the main event, whatever camera's my camera for that, you know, but I have to earn that. And getting out to the States is something I have to earn as well, but I believe that's where I'll build a bigger name for myself. That's where I'll be able to do more good in the world, so get me out there. I need to see what my foot's saying. It feels broken, but I've got adrenaline in me right now, so we'll see. I'm shaking because of the coffee. I'm not crying again, I promise. But yeah, once I'm healed up, I believe I'll be ready to go by December, maybe January. That gives him some time to prepare, me some time to prepare, put on another savagery performance. More war. I want more war. I want more opportunities to test my courage, to test my spirit, and I believe he's the man to do it.
And you've spoken about, you know, the greater good, you know, the things that you want to achieve, you know, with helping, you know, children in care.
Yeah.
Does that motivate you to push your career further and to give you that extra motivation when you go in there?
It does. It does. I don't just fight for me in there. I fight for my family. But more importantly, I've said it before, my passion is MMA. I've worked my entire life to fight in MMA, to be the best savage I can in there. My purpose in life is to help. The only way I can do that is to build a platform outside of fostering, outside of childcare, so I can afford the means that I need. I can't just build a child's home like that. It takes funds, it takes a platform for people to donate, for people to get behind me. The only way I can do that is by building a platform here in MMA. I translate that into childcare. I build children's homes. I build lives and love for other children who don't have that, who deserve that. And the two go hand in hand. Savage in the cage, try and help others outside. So,
what is the dream? What is the big picture? What is the goal for you? The end goal?
Right now, and it might be a low ceiling, but right now, I'd like to have a few children's homes across the UK to start with. I'd like to build, like I said it before, what my mum and dad have done for children is incredible. We looked after 37 children, and we've been able to make a difference in their lives. They come from absolute trauma, from heartbreaking stuff, and we're able to provide that. Oh, wait, do not cry again, sir. Hold it together. Thank you, Dad. The things that my mum and dad have done for the children that we've looked after, I want to be able to do for other children, but on a bigger scale. We're only one family, and there's only so many foster families out there who can do that. If I build a children's home, I can create a staff of people, like-minded human beings who want to help, and we can get multiple children in. You know, foster families can only house as many children as their homes have bedrooms. Children's homes are designed to help those who don't get the opportunity to go to a family like my mum and dad. I want to be able to build something that can do just that on a large scale. 10, 20 children in one house. I don't know if you guys know, but Tracy Beaker, similar to that. But I want to bring an ethos that martial arts has taught me, you know, to respect elders, to flipping thrive and strive to help other human beings, and to carry that martial arts through your ethos as you grow. The children that we have now, they're going to be amazing human beings. That's because my mum and dad, partly me and my sister, have raised them to be a certain type of human being, given them the tools to go and thrive and help others. It's the goal, man. To see a child leave your home, loved, warm, welcomed into the world, with that trauma behind them, there's no better feeling. And I'm not going to cry again. I don't appreciate you trying to make me cry.
Just two from me, if you don't mind. You mentioned after the fight.
My brother.
You mentioned after the fight, it was the first time that you've been hurt inside the cage. So what was it like to experience that first?
It was dope. I'll be honest, it's gonna sound strange, but I got rocked the whole time. I was saying to myself, with my shield or on my shield, I'm prepared and I'm at peace to die tonight. If that's my life, that's my life. I've lived a great one. I got hit. I was like, ooh, tasty, go. I hit him. Ooh, he said, tasty, let's go. Then I knew it was back and forth. I said to my coach, I made a mistake. I should have slowed it down. In my mind, I thought, just savage, savage, savage. Try and hurt him, try and hurt him. And I saw punches coming, and I rushed. In sparring, I would have said, oh, slip, counter. Slip, look, counter. Instead, I saw a punch and I threw a punch without thinking about it. That's not how you should fight. In sparring, I'm so calm. In here, I have thousands of people shouting my name, screaming, noise. The cage, the flipping re-signing of my contract. My coach is there watching, everyone's screaming. There's a lot going on. The more I fight, the more I'm able to slow things down I see a punch coming, I take my time, boom. That I could have finished him there clean. Wouldn't have had to bust my foot. Wouldn't have had to get rocked. These are things I'm learning. You know, I'm 5-0. I'm 5-0, everyone. Don't know if you realise that now. Boy, let's flipping get it. But as I fight more, I'm going to be able to see that. I'm going to have the ability to see shots coming and fire when I need to fire. And not off panic, off choice. My coach, Mickey Papas, talks about choice. See a shot? Choose. Relax. It's not there, it's not there. It's there, go. Instead, you go off what you think is instinct, but it's not, it's panic. So as I progress, I'm going to learn how to deal with that. I'm going to learn how to fight smarter, but this is a learning curve.
Oh yeah, just two more for me. This is the hard fight, very back and forth. What experiences do you feel like you've learned from this fight, as you just talked about?
You just said I got rocked for the first time. I know what it's like. Iron. Do you know what I'm saying? Until it's not. Everyone has their day, but right now I'm granite. So I know I can take a punch. I know I can fight a man who's more physically imposing than me. I know I can use my elbows. I know I can teep someone in the face. I know if I kick someone's shin with my foot, it's a bad day for my foot. There's many lessons I've learned. So I know I can fight in front of thousands of people and it won't bother me. I know I can fight on home soil. Pressure, flipping. I learned a lot in this fight.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.